mean, obviously, oh, well, yeah, you do kind of need to live where the work is.
Yeah. San Francisco has some stuff going on, though, I think.
Yeah.
Some stuff.
I think just about anywhere you can do voiceover for something, radio or something like that, but I don't know about animation-wise.
Yeah, anime is pretty much like
LA,
Texas and LA.
And Canada.
Yeah.
Some in New York.
Canada. Yes.
Halloween goes live. I gotta sing tonight, guys. Killing me here. Alright. But it's weird when you look at me, though. Right?
He's recording you.
So close your eyes and imagine it's Halloween, okay? Who am I? Complaining about doing Bleach earlier. Yes, okay.
Yes, oh my
Cheers.
God.
Heath Ledger locked himself inside a room for 30 days in order to prepare for his role as the Joker. Would either of you ever even think that's serious for a voice acting role?
No. No.
We're already locked into a booth.
I know. Yeah. That was easy.
Right here.
Yes, yeah.
Have either of you met your Japanese counterparts?
Yes.
And what was that?
It was cool. I met him in Hawaii, so already Hawaii was cool. But then, yeah, I mean, it was weird. It was like, I was like talking to myself. And I was like, hey. And he was like, hey. He's like, I voice Ichigo. And he's like, I voice Ichigo. And then we both went to shake hands, but we missed like this. We tipped like we were like, whoa, that's weird. And it was like looking at a mirror. It's like everything I did. It was like weird. Then we started doing that thing, you know. It was like, wait, who's the real me? I don't know. Really weird, but it happened. Did you meet your counterpart?
I haven't. The closest I've come was I met the band that did the soundtrack for Ayori Aoshi. I don't know if you guys remember that show. It was like 10 years ago. But they're a really popular like band in Japan, and they did like a show at AX 5 years ago or something. I met them there. They were really, really nice. Super nice people.
How do your parents explain you guys' book? Like, is that ever an awkward encounter? Oh,
No, my mom is like seriously my biggest fan. I don't know what she really is. She's the sweetest. When I first moved out to LA and I told her I was going to be an actor, she was like, "Why do you want to do that? I thought you were going to be a doctor." You know, you can always go back to that if the voiceover thing doesn't work out. I'm like, Mom, I just, need you to support me. She's like, okay, honey. So now that it's, really great, she tells all of her friends, and she likes to write down all the projects I do. And she's like, okay, now what are you working on? Yeah, okay, and when is it coming out? And okay, and she tells all of her friends. And she's like, oh, honey, I'm so proud of you. Yeah, it's nice.
I think my parents are pretty much the same. They think it's pretty cool. My dad, he gets all the shows, any show that I'm on.
Does he?
Yeah,
That's
he
pretty
does.
cool.
And he started getting into anime, like outside of like stuff I'm in, and like I'd see like his collection. I'm like, Dad, I'm not in that. He's like, I know, it's a good show though. He even has like the Last Airbender stuff. It's like, he's like, you really gotta watch this, Johnny. It's a great show. I know you're not in it, but it's a really good show.
That's funny. That's cool. My mom will watch, she was trying to catch Bleach on Cartoon Network, at night. She'll flip through the channels and she'll hear my voice and she'll be like, oh, I think that's Michelle. Then she called me up the next day. She was like, I watched a little of Bleach on Cartoon Network. And I'm like, uh-huh. Boy, that's violent. She's like, I'm sorry, honey, but I couldn't watch the whole thing. I'm like, that's okay, Mom. Yes, spam.
Okay.
2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes, so two more questions, and then we gotta get out of here.
Spam.
We're gonna have autographs right after this, guys. So we'll see you guys out there at the autograph table.
Yeah. How about this gentleman right here? And you? Yeah? Yes? You?
Cat ears?
Yeah.
Tough one.
It's a tough one.
I wanted to work on Death Note, but that was done in Canada, so I didn't get a chance to work on that.
Was it?
Yeah.
I got a call back for Naruto. It was me and Miley Flanagan. That would have been a cool gig.
I auditioned for every character in Naruto
Did you?
in the beginning and didn't get any of them.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Oh, boo.
I did not either. I was
Eventually I got Genma and Sasori, so that was cool.
Yeah.
But I auditioned for, like, I hadn't worked at the studio and I found out that they were doing it, and I'm gonna take up the rest of the time so you can lower your hands. But I'm so selfish. I do what I want.
It's okay, go to
I
school.
went in the studio I never worked for, and I called them up. I was like, hey, kid, like, I don't know if I've never called anybody up before like that. And I was like, hey, can I?
Studiopolis?
Yeah, and I was like, hey, can I audition for some of the Naruto stuff that you guys are doing? Oh, sure. And I was like, really? I was like, okay. And so I went in, and there's a table full of all these characters. They're like, yeah, just pick the character you want to read for. And I took every single one of them. And I went in there, and as I was laying down these different characters, each time the guy, the engineer, producer guy was back there, he's like, oh, that was amazing, you nailed it. I was like, sweet. This is every character, from Naruto to Sasuke, like every character, he's like, oh, that was perfect. He's like, what? And I was like, really? Like, okay, well, out of all the 13 characters that I've auditioned for, I'm gonna get one, and no, nothing. And eventually I got called in for Dying Ninja. You're gonna be this ninja that dies.
Ninja B.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, that one slipped through my hands. But Miley's amazing. I know she's a great Naruto, and
Hey, but Bleach is cool.
Bleach is awesome.
We're good with that.
Loving the Bleach. Are we done? I think this.